Welcome to Dextor Plays Sunless Sea by Failbetter Games. Welcome back to Dexter's Wolfpack. We're going into the Sunless Sea. We have almost completely cleared out the map, which is kind of nice. I like the fact that, me being the person I am, I love doing that. But this time we're going to go up north. We've got a couple things to hit. We need to hit Cecil Port, drop off a guy, also to get some strategic information. Mount Palmerston to drop off a crate of souls. A number of things here just to pick up some port reports. I also want to go take a look at Low Barnet, which is underwater. I think there's another one in here that's underwater too. I'm sure of it. Where is it? This one here. Find out what that is. There's this thing over here we want to take a look at. So there's a few places also underwater we want to go look. So let's go out there and have some fun, shall we? Starting off with 21 Terror. I came in pretty high on Terror. And here we are at Low Barnet, a sunken church with a docking port. The sunken church with docking ports, sediment has built up against the lower walls and long ago choked neglected crypts and crooked tombstones. The interior is sealed, yet the deep pales of the tower's bell can be felt even through the zumbering hull. Well. Explore the church, trade stories with the congregation, witness a contest of stories. 0, no more than 6, no more than 0. Let's do this one. Witness a contest of stories. The congregation is gathered before the altar. A sermon? But there seems to be 2 preachers. A competition is in progress. A voluble visitor tells of the Sideways Regimen, a plunderous legion of trained crabs. First, they present a might collective shell. Then comes the onslaught of 1,000 nippers. Why, I only escaped thanks to a timely cloud of ink from my squid, which I befriended for precisely such an occasion. The unlikely story wins the acclaim of the congregation, whilst her rival slumps, disappointed. The visitor waves her top hat and proceeds to the bell tower. Its doors close behind her. Ask about the competition. What kind of competition is won by nonsensical lies about crabs? You approach an apprehensive seaman who is staring into the distance, perhaps imagining marching ranks of crustaceans. You ask what happened here. The competition? The best story wins. Captain says it's all in the delivery, but you need a fine yarn to spit in too. When you inquire about the winner's reward, his gaze turns wistful. If they're lucky, they get taken up. Wish I had a story to tell. Follow her into the bell tower? It seems like I'm not allowed to do that, but why not give it a shot? Not on the list. 2 surly figures block your approach to the door. One points back at the congregation. Only a winner's allowed. No one's soon. Or not one soon. Go about your business. Fine. I'm done. Chimes! A few souls linger gazing at the closed doors of the bell tower. You have just turned away when you hear the sonorous bong of the bell within. It peals repeat every few seconds before becoming abruptly muffled, when then finally silent. An excited murmur runs through the congregation. Although you keep an eye on the bell tower door, the winner does not emerge. Ooh. Alright, let's go ahead and explore the church. There is no pulpit. The organ has bent broken pipes, but Low Barnet is still a house of worship of sorts. Groups of sailors gather in the aisles. The choir benches are clean and face a makeshift stage. Lantern-eyed fish pass behind the colorful windows of stained glass. The door of the bell tower is guarded by 2 burly vergers. The tridents are a nice touch. Now a port report. Excellent. So now I can trade stories with the congregation, eh? Let's see. At Low Barnet, everyday animosities are set aside in the pursuit of a fine tale. Kagian traders mingle with Royal Navy deserters, rum-addled pirates, and rubbery men. There is an air of anticipation and a tolerance for embellishment. Speak of nth? Oh, so I need support report there? Speak of hideaway? Speak of nook? Rosegate? Shimshander? Undercrow? Rack? That's it. So I need to come here with port reports, eh? Alright. And I am perhaps done. Shop? Yes, shop. I could buy fuel for Tales of Terror and supplies for Memories of a Distant Shore. Alright, Low Barnet. Where is my Sunless Sea trade router? And we should add that into the list. Low Barnet. Fuel is 2 Tales of Terror and 3 Memories of a Distant Shore. Got it. For supplies. No shipyard, I assume? Nope. Alright. Next is going to be, why don't we come up here and get a port report? Hunter's Keep. Let's go look at the ruins. Nothing. Could go back into the excavation of the cellar again, but I've already done that. Next, Venderbright. Alright, made it to Venderbright. Let's see what we can call here. We call for help. I'm the estimated pan slumped against the wall. Let's see what is this a Z story? It is a Z story. You can also explore, gather gossip. Last operator. I'm not ready for last operator. This does not require anything special, so I can either explore or gather gossip. Who's plotting what? Or explore. I'm going to gather gossip. Port report. Oh, I get to explore anyway. Fine, we'll explore. Could I get an extra hand? Maybe. Oof. Sure, take him with you. Could use an extra hand. Gained a veil. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this off. And what's down here? Tomb collars, don't have any of those. I don't want to sell any of these. Don't want to sell those. I think we're in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and make a run for it. We're going to head up towards Wither and Codex. And Wither. Let's see, gather intelligence, get a port report. Shore leave? Lose some terror? I might do that. Explore the town. Let's see what we find. Grilled troglodyte or shredded jellyfish. 46, 23. If I have unaccountably peckish, I could try that, but I'm not going to just get the grilled troglodyte. Lost 2. Got some hungry great. Let's go back in. Shore leave. Lose some more terror. Perfect. I don't think there's anything in the house. There is. I can get some attention. Ask about the Drowned Man. Defy the guys. Nope. How much for the attention? Sure, why not? Let's get the Salt's attention. We lost a secret in the Z story, huh? Alright. That's fine. And over to Codex. Much better on my terror. I feel much better. Ooh, damp request. Seeing your ship, a drowning approaches with a purpose. After a soggy exchange, it seems he seeks passage to the Underzee spire of Shamander. Get a port report. Thank you. And Shamander. Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. Silently board your ship due to the skirmers. Alright. I got lots of people on board now. Great. Next, Frostbound. And here we are in Frostbound. Let's see what we got. 12 terrors. A T would actually not be a bad idea. Get the port report there. What else do we got here? Enter it. I need 50 mirrors. I don't have enough. Okay, this is going to drop me by 10, I think. So let's go ahead and do it. That's all for now. Gain a supply, fuel, and lost 10 terror. Excellent. Now I'm really feeling good. Alright, so let's go down here and take a look at Shepherd Island, Abbey Rock. We're going to do this routine right through here. Hit Port Cecil, and we'll come back up and around. So we're just doing a nice long, leisurely cruise around. If I'm not mistaken, I think Shepherd Island is quick, so I may not actually even stop and talk about it. Okay, so we're at Abbey Rock, and I just see something was going on here. It's need provisions for the feast. Strange catch. The healer. I have 142. Wow, that's pretty good. I can give them... No, I'm not going to give them those. I can offer them gift to reduce my terror. My terror is at 3. Nope. Watch the Covenant, wait and see. Gain 5 fragments. Okay. I think that's about it, isn't it? Yep, it is. Let's get out of here. So that was kind of quick. I looked like... Oh, hello, wait. We're at Station 3, so usually we have questions and errands. Now we have observing the latest autopsies. That's new. Let's go do that one. The sister. Unlock something with... Her clothes are virtuous, her hands are neatly folded below her breasts. Alright, let's do that. Itching! When the austere acolyte pulls the corpse's hands away from her chest, you see the nodules grow in both palms, flattened ovals under the skin. The acolyte's big nutcracker struggles to get any purchase on these. Dense and narrow as they are, but she manages in the end. She is singing about a breach of sugar sand and an ocean of caramel. She spends a long time with the goggles, and the song goes quiet then. With a sigh, the acolyte throws the secrets aside. She wanted to kill her sister's husband. She didn't commit the murder, but her hands itched to push him from the balcony of her townhouse. Even from where you sense the breathtaking hatred as involuntarily as lust, the precision of the murderess's fantasies, surprise, because she was not accustomed to such feelings. Fear at learning she was capable of them, self-justification that such feelings were deserved, heady excitement at having any emotion that ran so strong, and then hate again. Your pony is made of fresh-baked bread, sings the acolyte in your ear. You're back in your body. You find yourself standing very close to the noxious black pellet, as though you were about to scoop it up and eat it. And butter is its saddle, she sings smoothly, leading you away to the far side of the room, where you sit until she has disposed of the thing, which is of no use to anyone. So I gained 2, Station 3, Earrings, Acolyte's Favor. Now I'm at 20. I got 2 Tales of Terror, I got 10 Terror, and I got a Fragment. The Acolyte sends you a message requesting your assistance with something else. Summoned to the low building. The Acolyte sends you this message. Perhaps there is something waiting for you in it. A locked coffin. The coffin is banded with iron and triple locked. Leave for the chief is its label. The austere acolyte is standing over it with a crowbar and a fixed expression. Dear Station 3, trading and long boxes quality is now 5. The other autopsy. She breaks the locks and pries off the lid. The body inside is her own, or rather, it has her nose, her cheekbones, her long fingers, Its hair is longer, and something about its eyes make it appear more desolate. But it is, or at least it could be, her twin. Her death is my fault, says the acolyte bleakly, so of course she's come back to me. Help her. This one won't be easy. Discourage her from doing this autopsy. Ooh, for her own protection. Yeah, let's do that. Do I get it? Succeeded. You offer a reasoned argument. She doesn't want to listen at first. She moves the body to its marble slab and lays her out an array of scalpels. But when you talk, she does not begin the incisions, and after a time she lays down the blades and slumps behind the marble table. It is a long evening. She weeps. She cleans up the body and puts it in clean clothes. You help her wrap it in silk and return it to its coffin. Some other servant of the master's can investigate, but this task is not for her. I have succeeded. I have higher quality. The higher the quality, higher chance of success, earning her favor. Occurrence now 6. I gain more favor. I now have 25. Ooh, I get to picnic with the acolyte. You see her one more time. See how she's doing. Her eyes are expressive if she ever takes off those goggles. Change of career. Sitting on a blanket overlooking the choppy water with a bottle of Greyfields at her side, she tells you that she thinks her time here is coming to an end. That it's time to go back into medicine for the living, or at least the less dead. If you come to this port again, she won't be here. On occurrence of Station 3's trading in long boxes is now 9. I got 5 hearts and I lost 5 terror. Hey! Nice. I like the fact that I got some stuff there. Nothing in the shop, right? Right. Alright. Story, inside the little gate. Is there anything else? Nope, return later. Well, that was interesting. Alright, let's head on over to Pigmoat Island. Oh, I might have to run without my stuff here because I'm only at 6 fuel. Pigmoat Island. Hail! Let's do a banquet in my honor. Holy smokes. Hail, United Cavia! The Neath's most adorable nation scurries around your legs. Shintalak harvesters drag heavy bags of the island's bounty to their silos. Industrious rodents work hard on towering edifices, some of them almost neck-high. London will never believe any of this. Banquet in your honor. Purchase Shintalak, which is 105 still. Compile a port report. Let's get that. Thank you. Banquet. Get some supplies, lose some hunger, lost some... Wow. I'm really doing good in the terror now. This is great. You have to kneel at the long table, but none rise without eating their fill. United Cavia is flourishing. London may laugh at its new neighbors, but other powers have sent envoys to negotiate for Shintalak. Spiced soup is followed by glistening haunches of meat wrapped in tender chickenwood strips. Both are merely appetizers. By dessert, you fear you're having to be rolled back aboard your ship. The seneschal orders the leftovers delivered to your hold. Dude, thanks. Do you have a shop yet? Nope, no shop yet. Alright, so what else you got here at the thing here? Anything else? Purchase Shintalak. Do I want some Shintalak? I think Shintalak is good for... What is this? I could sell it for 70, 74 at the Iron Republic. I can't shake the feeling like I wanted Shintalak for something. But I can't remember what it was. Looking at my notes. I don't see anything in my notes. Fine. Be that way. We're going to head out and head up to Port Cecil. Port Cecil. We should have a couple of things going on in here. Drop off the checkered character. Absolutely. Thank you for the additional stuff. I need those. Let's see. Explore, contact, and the labyrinth. The Admiral gave you directions to take to meet your contact. Yep, let's grab that. We got strategic information. Thank you. Even though we still have a spy on board somewhere. Gather intelligence. What happens here? Port report. Yep, thank you. What else do I got here? Gather Shintalak. Very chancy. Let's explore. See what we run into. Oop. We got the shadowy predator again. A matter of luck. That's 50. No, it's 80%. Really? Wow. 15. 25. Nope, let's get out of here. Got a tale of terror, gained a terror. We were fortunate. We're out. Alright, shop. Yes, fuel. Buy 1. I just want to make sure that I have enough to get up to Mount Palmerston, which I should have. But we're going to stop right here on the way over. Yeah. So that drops 2 guys off. That's pretty good. See, here we go. We got the spy again. How many times am I going to lose my strategic information to this damn spy? Damn it. What does I need? Mirrors? Nowhere near enough mirrors. Oh, butcher for supplies. I don't need supplies. I'm going to go for the knowledge. Stygian ivory, hunting trophy, 10 fragment. That's actually pretty good. I like it. Thank you. Damn, that spy's getting bold. So we made it to Anth. I haven't been to Anth before, but I think a port report at Anth is one of the things I wanted. Forget who was the folks I was supposed to give that to. Low Barnett, that was it. Alright. Study the chambers of Anth. Yes. Thank you. And learn what this place is. The inhabitants of Anth go sharp. Not all at once, but piece by piece they turn to crystal. They sort themselves by sharpness too. The sharp-handed cluster with others of their kind, ignoring the keen-footed and the brittle-waisted. To progress through Anth is to take on more and more of these attributes. Enter the deepest chambers restricted by sharp style. Choose which chamber you would most like to discover. The Anthians speak of a woman named Rosina, dying of a curious disease and sequestered among the sharp-spleened. Okay, let's see. I'm going to gather a port report. It's restricted to sharpness. We already know that. We just read that. Let's see. Consider your own condition. Should you go sharp? Or have you already taken on sharpness that you now regret? Learning and rumor. Consulting the woman with the cubical eyes. Learn how to accept the blessings of that Anth offers. Determine what is best for you and whose companionship you seek to the bubble caverns. A woman gives you advice to new Anthians. Her eyes are cubes of salt. She speaks of going sharp as a numbness and as an awakening, as a loss of sensation and the beginning of insight. Some Anthians use their metaphors: clarity, dryness, regularity, and structure. Cultivate the capacity for sharpness. Cultivate the capacity of sharpness through chemical means. What? Go sharp in the spleen. What is this here? I could do that. Join the Society of Diplomats, Saints, and Cold-Blooded Tyrants. Go for liver, groin, tongue, skeleton. Wow, there's a lot. Perhaps there's other business for you now. No, I'm going to go sharp spleen. Where's my spleen? There it is. Go. Descend into the empty chambers reserved for those who flourish at the spleen. The stone of the chamber is veined with some red. Some members of the Venice Salon wear clothes that reveal the midriff, so that one can see the telltale points of the crystal form under their skin. It is a party game here to take turns reading aloud often offensive letters to the London newspaper and insulting missives from home, and to compete at not caring in the least. Your spleen is a hexagonal crystal. Hexagonal, huh? Consider my own, or visit Rosina in her chamber. She's both healer and patient, convalescing in an ice bath among the sharp spleen. The Athenians speak of her often. Ice crystals, the air gets chilled as you approach, and there are patches of frost on the wall. Ooh, hello. In the cavern is crowded. In the center is a bathtub full of ice in which sits a woman in an obvious state of illness. Several Athenians attend her, one with deft, clear fingers. Then there are a number of others people attending, who mostly talk among themselves, but sometimes turn to watch Rosina. Meet Rosina, seeing as you've come to see her. Depart without saying anything to her. Heck no, we're going to go talk to her. Rosina's dying of amnescence, the disease of the elder continent. Any passion speeds the disease. She must therefore lie very still in an ice bath and think of things that do not interest her. Going sharp in the spleen protects her against the passion of anger, but other passions are still a danger. For a long time, she looked for a cure to the disease. Tradition describes healing features to certain poems, ointments, and postures of the body, but these only delay the gradual combustion. You now have 1 Anth Rosina's acquaintance, and occurrence quality is now 10. Almost stable. Can I learn more? Yeah, speak to her about her choices and what she requires. For a long time, she looks for a cure. I was certain of the inhabitants of the Elder Continent would be able to correct what is wrong, but if they know, they refuse to say. Now, I merely keep back the disease as long as I can and seek cures of the sentiment instead. If I keep very calm, my symptoms subside. If you find anything in your travels, work of philosophy or guidance that might help me compose myself, please bring them to me. Let's see, present a Drowny counterpoint. So what do I have to do to get that? Unlock the Drowny song and counterpoint. Sing the Drowny counterpoint at extra length and subtlety, which requires what? I got everything I need except for the Drowny song. Perform a Drowny love song. Perform a Drowny hymn. Tell Rosina a story from Low Barnet. Offer Rosina a needle of fortus. Provide a dry lecture. Literature, romantic literature, romance and Rosina. Look out. Find out what all the onlookers are for. They aren't assisting in anything. Modest challenge. 66 heart. Let's go. Succeed. You put your question. Rosina glances over at the cluster of men and women. Her expression is blank. The emotion that ought to be there has been controlled or wiped away. There are certain idiotic sects, she says. People who want to suffer what I have. They follow me around hoping to be infected by my conflagration. Okay. That's weird. Alright, we're done. Thank you. Do I consider my own condition? What else can I do? Cultivate the capacity for sharpness. Cut away all your sharpness. Return to something closer to your natural state. This will remove your sharpness and gain a wound. Your maximum sharpness will remain, so you can pursue different sharpnesses if need be. Be careful, 3 wounds will kill you. Alright, well, I'm not ready to do that, necessarily. Can I do some more of this? Let's see, one more thing. Poetic challenge, huh? I failed. 7 terror. Alright, we're done. Shot. Casket of Shintalak. Cost me a mutter salt. Where's mutter salt? Mutter salt. Let's see. FFC. I don't remember what that is. Z7 Sea Stories at Wither. I don't remember what FFC is. You think I would make a note to myself what all those are, but hey, alright. So I could get some mutter salt and try to buy that. Buy fuel. Hey, look, the fuel's actually pretty cheap here. Supplies, ambiguous Eloth. My ambiguous Eloth. So let me put down Shintalak. Where's Shintalak? There it is. Shintalak and Anth. Anth is one mutter salt, huh? 1 mutter salt. And I can't sell it here, right? For mutter salt? No. Casket. I could sell caskets of sapphire for 95. Where's my sapphires? Casket of sapphires for 90. Ooh, there's a possible here. 95, huh? Port Carnelian is 86. 95. 0/95. Where else could I get casks of sapphires? Nowhere. So if I go to Port Carnelian and buy them, cool. Alright, so anyway, 12 and 3, 25 and 5. 12 and 3, 25 and 5. And my last thing I can buy here is ambiguous Eloth. Ambiguous Eloth. me get in here first, and I'll look at what my cross-reference looks like. 30 and 0. 30 and 0. I can buy it at Irem. I can buy it Stutter's Haven. And that's it. Nobody uses it, huh? Ambiguous Eloth, huh? Yeah, I don't see anything currently. I think I've seen it in a couple of the missions. But I get better fuel, and I'm going to buy one fuel here just because I can buy it. We're going to head out. And since I have not seen the Underzee here, I'm going to go ahead and run with my lights on underneath the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Everything under the sea. My little girl, we went to Disneyland, and she loves the Little Mermaid ride. It's like one of those little ones you go around, and they've got animatronics and stuff. And it was kind of not a very busy time. And so they just let us sit there. She's like, can we go again, Daddy? Can we go again, Daddy? And we ended up going around, I kid you not, 30 times I rode this damn thing with her. I was counting the whole time. 18, 19. And the guys, they kept switching out in the front, but they kept looking at me like, hey, what's going on with you? Ah, yeah, shut up. Doing it for my little girl. Hey, look, no, I don't want to see but I have a hesitant request. Do you happen to have a cask of souls for me? No, I'm not going to eat them. I just want some friends. Yes, I do, in fact, have a cask of souls for you. Sweet! The devilish lifts the lid of the crate. The light from the souls within illuminate her face. She stares at them for a long moment, and then tears begin to roll silently down her face. Thank you, she says. I've missed them so. One of her tears lands on the wood of the crate, which begins to smoke. Let me tell you something very special, she whispers in your ear, and her breath smells like hot stone. But you should go now. Thank you. Come back soon. So, your objective encounters with the wistful quality is now 30. You're satisfied you satisfied her yearning for souls. I've lost a crate, and I've gained a secret. Sweet. Mount Palmerston. Take note of a veiled woman. Get my port report, right? Is that what it is? Yep, my port report. Or get some supplies. I don't need the supplies. Let's take a look at the Imperious Sister's tale. She begins commandingly, as though you had met at a salon in London, as though there were no burning mountain at her back, and as though you were socially just a little for her inferior. Thank goodness, someone who might help me, she says. I have been searching everywhere. My brother is troubled, you see. Troubled by some past difficulties. I have come to Mount Palmerston because I thought possibly they had his soul. She drops her voice to a whisper of the last words. But it isn't here. And now there's something else I must try. You have a submarine? Okay. I have stopped to listen to see what she has to say. If you know, I'll listen to her. She has a brother who is dear to her, a sensitive soul, very reserved. He used to work for the Admiralty. Something happened to distress him there. When I asked him about it, he said that I had enough to worry about with my own concerns. My husband was ill at the time. But I could help him if he could only permit me to know his troubles. For you know, she puts a hand over her heart, bearing one another's burden is what makes us truly good. She tells you that you'll need to go to Aigol, the city of regrets, find her brother's regret, and return it to her. She will pay gladly. Wait a minute, did I go to Aigol already? Aigol. I have been to Aigol. That was like the last place I visited, so I know where that is. I can do that. Alright, so I can get the merciless, moderate, whatever, blah, 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 dig for some supplies. With supplies you have 13. Do I want to? Sure, let's go dig. What do I get? Outlandish, memory, terror. Damn it. 3 lamentable artifacts. Fine. Alright, what, 12, 16, 18? There, perfect. What are we at? 34. What else can I buy here? Devil Dice Zoop and the Ambiguous Eloth or some supplies. I will buy a couple of supplies. One more. And some more of that. There we go. I'm full up. What else do we have in the hold? Stygian ivory, a couple foxfire candles, seal. All right. Next stop is going to be Ragged Crow, and this is also underwater. That one's underwater, but I think I'm going to come straight across the Ragged Crow, hit Irem. I only have 2 foxfire candles. That's not enough for the wreck. So maybe I will skip the nativity, but go for here. All right, let's go right to there. Well, we're at the Undercrow. Let's do the port report, as always. Approach a voice from the fog. Here at last, the frog croaks. Come closer. The incomparable Aurelian rolls his eyes, but advances nonetheless. An almost dead man, your passenger gazes impassively at a bulbous figure, whispering quietly as the fog parts. You can make out milky eyes and a toothless grimace. No tomb colonist ever looked so ancient or unwell as the almost dead man before you. Gray, bloated, and nearly embalmed by the fungal smoke, it's difficult to tell where his skin ends and the stone bed beneath him begins. His breath is shallow, and his bare chest heaves to a different rhythm. A shape crawls beneath his ribs, but disappears as the man lets out a gassy sigh. Allow me to introduce you, madam, the incomparable Aurelian says, slipping into a modest payment. This is Lorenzo, my erstwhile mentor and host to the Most Moth. Hey, 50 Echo. I'll take 50 Echo. That's nice. Let's see. I can entertain a dying man's last request. Speak with the incomparable. Let's do this one. We'll just talk to him. You have a submarine, the almost dead man wheezes. Entertain a dying man's last request? Mortality has a way of finding us in the end, the almost dead man wheezes to himself, dislodging a cloud of cave moths. The incomparable Aurelian spares them only a small, disappointed glance. I must set my affairs in order. I owe that much to my successor. He waves a withered hand feebly. It's not clear whether the gesture suggests the companion at his bedside or the one nestled within his ribs. So, madam, would you help an old man say his farewells? There are trespasses to be forgiven. Deliver a letter of farewell to the sprightly visionary hideaway. Speak. Yeah, no, I'll deliver a letter, sure. You accept the farewell letter, and it's an important letter to deliver. Fine. Speak with the incomparable Illyrian. When my master retired here, we both thought it would be his last destination. The Aurelian eyes take the sheen of a patient man approaching a long-delayed payoff. No one has been present at the most moths hatching before. Well, no one who was in a condition to remember it afterwards. He spares a hesitant glance over his shoulder at the almost dead man. Of course, being by my master's side during his final days as a necessary part of the process. What? Oh, day. No shops. We're out. Wait, what? This isn't the area of the place. Really? This is not the place where I was supposed to deliver that letter, was it? Hold up. Where's my objectives? Is there a letter here? Deliveries? No? Is this really the place I'm supposed to send it to? I got the ironclad will. Fletch's agent. I don't think this is it. Compile a port report. Let's do this first. Sacrifice a lamentable trade and artifact for 2 great moves in the... Yes. Nice. Amber sky. Nothing to do the here. Do I can buy one for a secret. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Whole lot of nope going on right there. Nope. Really? Give me one of those. You never know, people. You never know. Buy, sell. Who knows? Nope, all good. Alright, so... Really? Read the letter to Hideaway. Be rid of the farewell letter. Leave the letter untouched. The letter's not for you. You were trying... No, leave it untouched. What the hell? So I need to go to Hideaway. Alright, so now we're out of here. We're going to head down towards... this spot right there, I think. So we're going to skip there. There's another spot down here that we might want to check out, but we're gonna get out of here. So we've made it to Shimshander. Before you looms the bone tower of Shimshander, the city of remembrance. Ivy structures jut from the pile, supported by buttressing tusks. As you light your light plays across them, you can make out inscriptions, names, pictures, and dozens of lost languages. The largest ones carry a warning. All are welcome to enter, but none may depart without leaving something of themselves behind. Except the price? A drowning floats before the dock gate of a bone cathedral. She wears a cowl and carries a ceremonial key carved from a femur. As you approach, she sings a solemn greeting. Soldier, scholar, servant of art, history welcomes without a toll. But be warned, ere you depart, none who enter escape whole. Beware, you may have to pay a price to depart from Shimshander. I got bodies. Let's do this. Cowed crew, the guardian Alexi Ivory Gate, steel glinting in her fingers as she carves an image of your ship into her massive bone key. Your brave crew decides to remain on board ship as you disembark for the tower's dry center. Alright, got a history, got some quality. You walk down the damp ramp, nave of bone, intricately carved ivory walls depict improbable scenes from history. The walls are edged in tiny finger bones, each bearing a single name. Inhabitants wear ashen robes and carry steel-tipped bow quills. You are recognized most as drownies or Chilate expatriates. Wow. While most are quiet and ignore visitors, you hear heated arguments over interpretations of the sacred remains. Sacred remains which will include whatever you leave behind when you depart. Deliver a monastic drowny. Your silent passenger is transfixed by the murals, eyes wide, mouth agape. His unrepentant exclamation is the first word you hear from him. Something within the monastic drowny has been unloosened at the sight of such sweeping histories. After so long time silent, he is eager to share his own smaller stories, and until he can earn his own bone quill, you're his captive audience. The coins he gives you are valuable, but not as much as the tales that tumble out of him. 50 echo, you gain a Shimshander Tides of Time. There's 5 Z stories. Wow. Assist an ancient chronicler. Something waits. Get a port report. Always do one of those. Like that. Let's get a history. After the reverent silence at the outside, the boisterous noise of the amphitheater watches over you like something or other. Actors strut in the amphitheater of bone, performing historical plays of dubious veracity. An audience watches from below, with each roaring drunk member applauding or jeering different details of the work. Above, an imperious figure wearing a crown of ivory judges each performance from a raised theater box, all served by a single man, weaving between the crowd and wearing a perpetual smirk. Talk with a glib historian, watch a fierce debate. Agree to search the ivory archives for a hero. Agree to search the archives for a pattern. Let's start up here. Talk with the glib historian. Some cheer history as the work of the brave and inspired heroes, especially them who wish they could be heroes themselves. The glib historian rolls his eyes theatrically. Others say it's all shaped by cylindrical changes, scientific progress, economics, and such, but nothing gets in the way of a good story, quite like nuisance or nuance. He spits out the word like a rotten grape. We'll let him argue up on the stage and give an ivory crown to who's ever most convincing at the moment. He waves a hand at the temporary monarch in the raised seat above. But far as I'm concerned, he confides, filling a patron's mug with cheap wine, history is what you make of it, and I make a killing. Watch a fierce debate. 50 echo, huh? Sure, let's do that. I lost 5 terror, gained 2 more Shimander, gain some more Shiman history of heroes. That sounds important. Especially if we're going to go do searching for something. Let's do this again, see what happens. More. And I lost another 5. Really? Serious? Nice. We gotta do this one more time. Just dump some more. Just keep dumping some terror. Nice. Alright, I'm done there. We've got 10. Let's go here and look. Oh, agree to search the archives for a pattern. The hero's gone. Watch a heroic play, though. Really? 10 tear. Holy crap. That's bananas. Alright, so let's go down here, search the pattern. Heroes are merely the product of their time. These fools celebrate a pearl and ignorance and ignore the oyster that made it. Help us tell a more reasonable tale and we put things right, for now at least. You will need to trade a coffee or wine for time in the archives in order to pursue this quest. And you don't have, so I need coffee or wine, and I'm in Shimshander. Shimshander away. So I need to bring coffee or wine, eh? Coffee or wine. I could probably do that at some point. Alright, what else do we have? Good morning. Nope, we're going to leave the amphitheater. I think we're pretty good with that. Back to the quiet. Assist in the ancient chamber? Maybe. Delve in history? No. So I've done that. Let's see what this is all about. I have something awaits. What's my chance? 56? I succeeded. I have 2 Shimshander time in the archives now. The monk describes a day in the life of the tomb colonist while you wield the quill. He carves the bone easily as if it were mushroom flesh. The tale is dry, but he insists it is recorded for posterity. Few tomb colonists come to share their tales. A historical blind spot, he laments at length. Sweet. So I think, delve into the ivory archives. You will want enough time in the archives to explore and return afterwards. At least 5 points is recommended, but more will allow deeper explorations. Do not overstay your welcome. It is not pleasant. Oh, okay. So we're going to come back, I guess, for this at the moment. Let's get out of here. Were there quite this many guards when you came in? Was there always a pile of fresh bones by the entrance? Provide transport. Leave behind a story. Leave behind a past triumph. Some vitality. Unlocked with heart. Warmth. More tangible. A missing finger. No. So we can do a trophy or a sea story. Or what's this here? Provide transport for a scholar. A bandage. Of course I'll pay. Yeah, you betcha I'll take him. He wants to go to Hideaway as well. Alright. Let's leave let's see, I've got 8 Z stories and 9 trophies. Give him a trophy. Thank you. I'm out. No, nothing at the shop. Well, there is a shop. Okay. So I can sell my hunting trophies here, or I can look at the price of fuel. Holy crap. Alright. What is that? 10 and 2. The lamentable artifact is 10 and 0. I just used a lamentable artifact somewhere, didn't I? And of course, I don't. Oh, there it is. Lamentable artifact is 10 and 2 as well. Wow, that's cheap. Supplies 23 and 5. And last but not least is the Stygian Ivory at 27 and 0. I really need to sort these things. I know I have it. Honey? Stygian Ivory. Right there. That's what, 27 and 0? Alright, so polyethylene will buy it at 30. Conch Shadows also sells it at 27, and London buys it at 28. I don't think I'm going to go anywhere where I'm going to be able. An unread log, port of violet ink, pot of violet ink, huh? Carberry Primordial Shreks. What the heck? Alright. I know there's some more stuff I can do here, but I'm going to go ahead and bail on this. Let's take a look here. Polyethylene? Polyethylene is way there. Okay, so I could do a run back and forth there. Make some cash. But no, let's get out of here. Port wisdom. Port report. Thank you very much for your port report, sir. And rescue a prisoner, ransom a prisoner for 3,000 echo. 15% chance of success. Nope, not yet. Thank you so terribly much for that offer, but no. Alright, so I don't need to do Port Cecil. God, I need to just get back here. But I'm going to come down here to just below Godfall and see what this is down here. Alright, now we're at the hut. The hut. And things are kind of creepy here. Let's see what happens. Assemble an almost impossible challenge. Wander and make no commitments. Stay a while. Note that it's easy to gain terror into hot. Be careful. Ask for latest news. I'm gonna go. Let's go for the latest news. Nothing. Watch my thing. My terror is 4. Let's stay a while. Let's have some recent news. Occurrence 3 enthrallment. Nice. Assemble it with Chancy. 60%. Observe the bonfire. Accept the place at the meal. Look for other visitors. Stay a while. No, let's look for other visitors. 42%. Woohoo! Made it. Now more clarity, enthrallment, and length of stay is now 2. Unmistakable traces. There are human voices sometimes, even if you can't see the people speaking. There are footmarks in the ground and disturbed seaweed on the stones. There must have been churned up by an unaccustomed swimmer. The drownies are in their element here. They do not leave such marks. Alright, what do I got here? Can I get this? What's the chance now? It's 80. That's a pretty good chance. I might just go for it. 32. No. Let's get the port report. I think I'm gonna make it. I'm out of here. This place is creeping me out. I gotta go. Goodbye. No, wait. What? I want to go. Let me go. Parabolan fuel is 10. That's actually pretty good. So we'll buy some more. A drowning pearl. I need the drowning pearls. That's for Khan's heart or something, right? Yes. I need 5 drowning pearls for the Khan's glory thing. So there's 5. I don't know how many more I'm going to need, but we'll just take the 5, right? How much space do I have? I could take 5 more. Alright, there's 10. Oh, they're not taking up space? I'll take 15. Buy a supply. A fuel. 12, 18. Perfect. I think I'm out of here. Nunzio, and then 2 more places out here. Creepy. Little faces in the ground. And we made it to Nunzio. Do some shift work, assemble a port report, thank you. Do I really want to do this here? Do some more shift work at the dead litter office? Claim a parcel that clinks. Study what goes on in the back room. Descend into the basement. Nope, take a parcel. Outlandish artifact, thank you. And my shift, let's get out of here. Running kind of long in the tooth here, so we got to get this thing going. We made it to the edge of Nook. Well, a lot of places in here. This is actually... wait, nope, come back here. And I add another entry into my list of stuff. Eventually I'll have everything that's actually out in Wiki, but I'm not doing Wiki. Edge of Nook. No, leave the letter untouched. We're not where we're going. Thank you. Edge of Nook. Enter. A gap in this colossal Z-monster's throat has been forced open with the thick heart metal beams. They strain under the pressure, but hold. As you pass through, your submarine lights pass over a message carved in the floating piece of some unfortunate hull. Beyond is Nook. Beyond is freedom. Beyond is the wretched scratched out. Water pressure against the airlock door. Breathing. Do I really want to do this? I go where memories are sacrificed. I guess we'll go in. Trespasser in freedom. You don your heavy diving suit and give the order to cycle the airlock. Water rushes in and you begin to slow swim down into the port. It soon becomes obvious that you are overdressed for the occasion. The people of Nook swim and breathe in the cloudy muck water with no apparent discomfort. Most are naked, with just a few clad in rotten rags that stream from their skin with no concern of modesty. None will communicate with you, if they can. Those who acknowledge your presence just laugh silently at your bulky suit and unnecessary air hose. You'll need a different approach. Okay, let's go in naked in a Nook. You undress, every button, every stitch. The door opens, ice cold water rushes upwards. Instinct holds your mouth shut. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, your lungs burn. Holding in the last gulp of air, your legs thrash. You can't hold it in. It escapes. You're choking on water. It forces its way into your lungs. The taste of burning salt, suffocating every attempt to gasp, scream, and then through the exhaustion and panic, you realize you're breathing. It's hard work. Your lungs fight against the weight, but it's enough. You can tolerate it, at least for now. The liberal application of wine will make this process easier in the future. Bring a cask. Okay? The beast quivers with the taste of your trespass. I got extra Nook. I got extra tolerance, so bring what? Bring wine. Bring wine. Bring wine. Everybody wants wine now. It used to be that everybody wanted, what was something else? I forget what it was they wanted. Alright, of course. Alright, so now I can do swim more to the Great Maw, attempt to mingle with the Nook folk, compile a port report, take from the wreck. Nope. Return to the submarine, swim downward into the serrated abyss. Report, please. You've lost 1 Nook tolerance. My new total's not 2. You've gained 1 Nook taste of freedom. Okay. Mingle. Tolerance is now 1. They acknowledge your presence with little more. Okay, so I got a taste of freedom now. And now I'm going to go ahead and return to my Zubarin, because I don't know if I'm going to consume one thing getting there Return to the air flowing again. Yes. That's it for now. Yep, I'm good. I'm good. Check the diving suit. Strictly speaking, you don't need it here, but it couldn't hurt. Check the driving. It's all in excellent condition. Alright, so perhaps now we're out. Shops. Hello. Sunlight-filled mirror boxes sell for 7 casks of sapphires. Wow. God, fuel everywhere down here. Fuel. Look at the supplies. What the holy Moses? 11. Is there anywhere else that... Well, Port Palmerston will buy for 11. Khan's Shadow buys at 25? Really? Wow. Wow. Alright, so let's see. 20 and... No, let's see. 20, not 11. Oh my god, I'm doing it again. 20 and 5, 11 and 1. Quote, 11 and 1, 20 and 5. What else do we have here? Stygian Ivory at 26. Where did I put on my Stygian Ivory? There it is, 26. Just a little bit cheaper than Shemander. So between here and Port Carling, and this is actually closer, so it would be a better trip. Top off to 30 components. Bolts of spider silk sell here for 53, huh? Bolt of spider silk sell here for 53. And last but not least, the sunlit mirror box. 7, wow. Sunlit mirror box sells for 7 sapphires. Wow. Okie dokie then. Cool. How am I doing on fuel? I'm fine. Let's buy another couple of fuel here. And we will just keep running on things here. So this looks like, I don't know, this doesn't look like it goes this way. It looks like it goes the other way. Where's my... I bet you that's a light ship, right? That is a light ship. Well, actually, there's rack. Earn your entry. The rackers surround your docked submarine. Is there a shop here? Nope. Tell of my exploits with the Tale of Terror. I have plenty of those, or I can wrestle them. Really. This could go badly, but you know what? I'm going to just use my thing here. Just tell them a tale. The city is in want. Excellent. Buy an audience with the fair king. Go wrecking. Eavesdrop on the records. Compile a port report. Thank you. Always grab that when I can, just in case something weird happened. Consider the state of the city. The records look shallow. Let's do that. Now I can visit the shop tab. Sweet. Sell my fox fat for devil bone dice. Prisoner's honey. Sacks for supplies. Parabola for torpedo components. Meh. How much are devil bone dice worth? 22, 20. That's 40. And I think that's what I spent on the Foxfire candles, 40. So nah. Alright. Story. No. Just leave it untouched. Go back to story on the rack. There we go. Go back to rack. Now let's see. Follow through the hills. Careful, trespasser. Wrecker warns you as you approach. He escaped from Duhat. Mind your manners, or you might lose an ear. Sell your drowning hymn to the composer. Sell your drowning love song. Sell your drowning song and counterpoint. Bid him farewell. The escaped composer, huh? Nothing there. Look for records. Does this change at all? No, it doesn't. Alright. I apparently don't have what it takes. I need Shintalak. Yeah, it looks like I need some Shintalak. Filker's... What? Wait. Filker's thing of on honey, huh? Sure, let's trade one of these. Let's go back in here. There it is. Provide a disgraced tether priest so he may provide for you. It is not difficult to find a private cabin. The records avoid him already. When you present him with the honey, he snatches it from your hands and slips it down. He crumbles into the floor, eyes glazing. His ferocious bites turning into stupid nibbles. A jar full of the tether rolls out of his robe, right pocket before he vanishes boldly. Bring the jar of tether to the severe chemist who awaits you in Underzee. Ooh, nice. Thank you for reminding me. Am I all done here? Looks like I am done here. Alright, well, I need to bring back Shintalak here. Make a note. Bring Shintalak. Alright. I'm out. And we made it back. Gather our notes from the harbor master. Thank you very much. We got all sorts of stuff to do here. First thing, what is my terror at? Holy crap, my terror is so low. Lodging time with my family? Read the morning paper. Get some supply, lose one of those things. Visit my sanctuary study. Create a shrine to stone. This is going to give me hearts. Yes, please. Thank you. Create a monstrous almanac. Yes, please. Thank you. Got pages. Wow, that's great. All right, back out. Back to my lodgings. Talk to my family. Hey, how you doing? Lose another day. Just enjoy their company. Lose 10 terror. Restful night. Nice. 0. Awesome. How frickin' standing. Alright, the Adventurer's Delay. I got nothing for you, right? Yeah, that's true. The Diplomat. Great games. Game 50. Another move. Another 50. Excellent. Rose Wharf's got nothing for me right now. You don't. Labyrinth of Tigers got nothing I really want. So now between the Scholar and London. Let's hit London first. I don't need more crew. Don't need it. Oh, wait. New recruit is going to give me a guy, right? Yeah, the engaged sailor. He's 5 echoes. Wait, no, it's just perhaps not. That's not what I don't want a dude. I wouldn't mind taking a person on, but I want a dude. Okay, Scholar's next. Wow, I got so many things here. Intriguing snippet. And another intriguing snippet. Wow. I'm going to keep the one strange catch, I think. Still have some elemental, or nope, not selling that. That's bananas if I do that. What? I got another extraordinary, I got more of these? Sure. Alright, so let's go down to 10. 1, 2, 3. I need 7 more to reach the next level. Getting close. Z Stories is 8. Strange Catch. Lamentable Artifact. Nothing takes up space in my hold here, right? Shrine. Stygian Ivory. Oh, Stromneck. Yeah. Stygian Ivory. Sell that here. Alright, back to the storyline. We've done that. Now it's the Admiral's turn. Port reports. Alright, now I want to be careful. I don't want to sell the Underzee ones. Mount Palmerston is good. Port Cecil is good. Venderbright is fine. Wither. Shepherd Isle. Just unsubstantiated. Nuncio is fine. Abbey Rock is fine. Pigmote is also good. Frostfound. Codex. Oh, good. Looks like I don't give up these. I have to give them up underneath. That's perfect. Iram. Quaker. No, wait. There they are. Donut. Low Barrett. Or Barnett. That's fine. Anthrek. Under Skymander. What's this? Yeah. Is there anything in particular you need? Nope. I don't have any vital intelligence for you. Let's go grab something. Get something from Codex. Sure, I can get something from Codex. How am I doing here? I need to get some more supplies. Oof, I'm full already? Wow. Maybe I sell the fire candles. Just so I get supplies. Bananas. Alright, so then I've finished him. I've done all of these guys. Alright, so everything is done. Let's see about officers. Do you got anything to talk to, Captain? It's higher than 10. He still wants to go to the Chapel of Lights. The cook. Hand over the Strange Catch. Plus 20 hunger. Okay. Chief Engineer. Nothing there. Gunnery Officer. Nothing there. Surgeon. Doesn't answer my actual question, huh? Okay. Officers. Got lots of mascots. How about you? If things go poorly, you will lose her. Push her about meeting her father. Very chancy, 50-50. Where's the Claudiar heart now? We know about that, right? We know where it is. We're trying to pick stuff up. So I don't need that. I don't want to push her. Not yet. Not at 50-50. Chief Engineer. Speak to the exec about the names prison. How do you breach it? Where do you find it? You must have mastered the map. Enter in the house of every power, and you'll need to bring a burning truth to match the burning name. Yeah, I was like grab port reports all over the place, right? Is that what that one was about? I think. And now the daughter. Speak to her. I could proposition her, but hey, invite her to dine with you. What do I need? Ah, shoot. The Strange Catch. Damn it. I gave it up already. Alright, we'll have to find up a new one. Space 39. Shop. Go back. Buy another supply. There we go. Alright. Next trip out. We're going to stop at Low Barnett. We're going to give up those port reports that we just found. And I think then it is time to head back down here towards this stuff. I need to look at what I need to get for some of these other things and maybe build up a plan. We'll see how that works out. But in the meantime, that was a pretty fun thing. We went down, we found Anth. We found the Low Barnett. We found Undercrow. Schmander. Dahoot. And the other place at Dahoot. Right? Nook. Found Nook and Rack. Sweet. And what else? So I still have to go somewhere where they're hidden? which is, that's a light ship down there. There's Agal. So there's this back in here. I don't know if that is actually an undersea thing or not. We'll have to go check that out and clear out the rest of this over here to see what's back in there. And I think that should do the next run. So we'll come back and join me. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching another episode of Dextor Plays. Subscribe to join the pack and leave a like.
I'm creeping through the shadows and the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a